This marks the second part of this manhwa. If you haven't viewed the previous parts, you can access it by clicking the I button located above, or the link is provided in description. Let's begin our recap video for today's manhwa. Qin reached the entrance of a prestigious town academy, exclaiming, "At last, I've found it." Contemplating, he mused, "I scoured the entire town to discover a martial academy like this. I wonder about its interior." Opening the door, he queried, "Hello, I'm seeking a master for training. Why is the martial academy so dark inside? It's not haunted, is it?" Seated in a chair, an old man named Kenway replied, "A customer, disciples, come out and welcome the newcomer." Aligned, the disciples greeted, "Yes, master." One disciple addressed Qin, "Greetings, newcomer. Watch me perform." White crane spreads its wings. Another added, "Observe angry crow takes flight." Observing, Qin apologized, "I believe I'm in the wrong place." Chief Kenway stood and reassured, "No, young martial artist, you're in the right place." Inquiring, he asked, "What would you like to learn?" Qin questioned. Then, "What martial arts do you teach here?" Chief Kenway clarified, "Our academy offers everything, including 18 weapon types. We master all, cultivating Taihi, true Qi internally and strengthening externally. No fees if you can't learn, and no extra charges during the process." Turning to his disciples, he commanded, "Demonstrate for our young martial artist." Qin declined, saying, "It's okay. Just tell me about each technique." Chief instructed, "Watch Han Yuan's shadowless sword. Observe Xing Yi's diamond fist. Witness Tan Tan's lightning whip." Disciples insisted, "You should showcase something too." As Qin covered his eyes, he pondered, "Should I leave now? What is this?" An hour later, every disciple collapsed from demonstrating techniques. Tan Tong inquired of Qin, "Young martial artist, what's your preference in martial art techniques?" Qin replied, "Let's forget it. I'll pass." Chief, enraged, questioned, "What do you mean by let's forget it? You watch our martial artists for an hour, and all you say is let's forget it. Are you here to mock us? No mockery allowed. You won't leave until you learn one technique. Did you come for a free show?" Qin explained, "Chief, it's not that I'm unwilling to learn. It's just..." Chief interrupted Qin, stating, "Young martial artist, if you're bored with martial arts, we also teach musical instruments, cooking, or even foreign languages." A system notification appeared, revealing, "The Martial Academy is struggling financially. Would you consider leaving a silver tael as a tip?" Chief directed his disciples, "Keep performing. Impress this young martial artist." Qin pleaded, "Stop, enough. Chief, to be honest, I'm involved in the underworld and urgently need a martial art technique, but what these seniors are demonstrating might not be suitable. I apologize for taking up your time. Consider these silver taels as a tip, and I wish your academy the best." A system window displayed, "Your heroism earns respect from the chief. Rewarding potential value, 2 points." Qin, departing, remarked, "I'm leaving. No need to escort me out." And Qin contemplated, realizing that trading a silver tael for 2 rewarding potential value points was quite a worthwhile deal. He only wished there were other martial academies in town. Chief intervened, stating, "Young master, please wait," and instructed the disciples to exit. They acknowledged, "Yes, master." Once alone, Chief turned to Qin, acknowledging, "You have a discerning eye. You saw through those superficial martial arts used to deceive outsiders. Our academy indeed possesses unique martial arts techniques." Qin reflected, "Special techniques. This is an unexpected gain." He inquired, "Could the chief demonstrate them for me?" Chief, seizing sand from the ground, declared, "Certainly. I'll give you a taste. Don't blink." Throwing the sand toward Qin, it passed in front of his eyes and struck the practice dummy behind him. Qin questioned, "Is that all? Isn't this just throwing sand when you can't win a fight?" Chief replied, "You're too naive, young man. Have you heard of hidden weapons?" Qin asked, Hidden weapons, like techniques using shurikens and darts for a single-shot kill, Chief inquired. That's nothing. Are those just ordinary weapons? What makes them worthy of being labeled hidden weapons? He continued, listen carefully. The essence of hidden weapons lies in their concealment. Catch your enemies off guard. Strike when they're unprepared. Additionally, they should be portable and ideally carried at all times. A handful of sand can confuse enemies, buying time for escape or forcing them to reveal weaknesses. For the final blow, a blade is still preferable. Examine the dummy's eyes closely. Qin, visibly surprised, thought, it's filled with tiny nicks resembling needle pricks. Chief elucidated. This is the application of our dirt field technique. It allows manipulation of dust, sand, loess, lime, and even various poisonous powders. Qin expressed interest, stating, I want to learn this technique. Name your price. Chief Kenway cautioned, this hidden weapon is our family's exclusive technique, passed only to male Dirk descendants. You, an outsider, consider learning our secret technique. Qin insisted, just state the price. Chief proposed, given your unique skeletal structure, you are an extraordinary martial arts talent. 300 taels, I guarantee mastery. Qin countered, 10 taels of silver. Take it or leave it. In a hushed tone, he added, why not resort to robbery? Chief agreed, fine, 10 taels it is. I'll teach you for a day, with no guarantee of mastery. Follow me to the training ground if you accept. Chief pondered, it's challenging to determine if someone can truly grasp this generational technique. Even our great-grandfather, with a silver root bone, took 61 days to learn the basics. Learn some basics and then scram. That's 10 taels richer today. A day for us common folks to celebrate. Chief instructed, I'll start the timer. Remember, the dirt field technique involves coating dirt with true qi before throwing it. This aids in understanding the theory. Guide the qi down your center. Feel it down your spine. Kid, are you following? Don't tell me he fell asleep. Later, a system window appeared, proposing, use 5 potential points to unlock and learn the basics of the dirt field technique. Qin instructed the system to proceed. The system displayed Qin's profile. Qin Jinyang, with a rotten mud physique foundation, a servant of Helan Mountain Villa, progressing to decadewood physique. Martial arts skills included the Great River Technique beginner level and Dirt Field Technique basic level. Potential value points stood at 0. Chief inquired, how's it going? Any confusion? Utilize these 24 hours to ask anything? Relieved, Qin expressed gratitude. I appreciate the Chief's guidance. This technique will be invaluable. I've successfully learned it. Chief questioned, learned it? Are you kidding? Don't dream of a refund even if you leave now. Internally, he mused, learned it so easily. Who does he think he's fooling? Let's see if I can beat some sense into him if he asks for a refund later. Are all young people this arrogant? The system window appeared again, suggesting that the chief was suspicious of his extraordinary intellect and wondered if he would showcase his abilities to broaden his narrow perspective. System inquired if Qin would demonstrate the dirt field technique, challenging the narrow-minded man to recognize a true genius. Casting doubt, Chief asserted that even top-tier geniuses couldn't grasp it instantly, let alone Qin. Criticizing Qin's pretentious demeanor, Chief accused him of feigning genius martial artistry. Complying, Qin demonstrated the dirt field technique on the chief by swiftly grabbing his leg and tossing him to the ground like a pile of dirt, leaving Chief astonished and collapsed on the ground. A system window appeared, heralding that Qin's talent and diligence had garnered admiration, earning him 2 points of potential value. Post-demonstration, Qin departed the martial art academy, returning to the mountain. Contemplating that he'd acquired a worthwhile technique, he happily anticipated a nap upon his mountain return. Unexpectedly, a person confronted Qin, brandishing a sword and demanding money. The system window identified the assailant as a Grade 1 martial artist robber. Acknowledging the situation, Qin assured the person that the money would serve as his travel fare, Other companions of robber judged Qin as a gradeless, timid individual, wealthy yet frightened. Dismissing Qin's intervention, he believed the two present was sufficient, and beknownst to them, Qin schemed to use the dirt field technique on the grade 1 martial artist and his companions. Qin employed the technique to blind all. In response, the martial artist remarked, "Your fate is sealed, kid. You've offended the Steel Dragon tribe, and your face is etched in his memory." Qin retorted, "Now that you recall me, that's even more reason not to spare you." The martial artist protested, "You can't kill me, I am." Qin interjected, "Don't move. My blade might find a new path the moment you do." He swiftly used his blade to dispatch the robber. The system window displayed, he successfully eliminated a threat, ensuring the area's safety. Rewarding potential value, 2 points. You successfully eliminated a threat, ensuring the area's safety. Rewarding potential value, 1 point. You successfully eliminated a threat, ensuring the area's safety. Rewarding potential value, 1 point. The following morning, outside Qin's quarters, someone knocked on the door. Qin shouted, "Who's there? It's too early. I'm on leave today." Old Hu replied, "Brother, it's me, Old Hu." Qin, opening the door, inquired, "What's so urgent, Old Hu? It's early." Hu suggested, "Let me take you somewhere nice." Qin promptly shut the door, declaring, "I'm not interested." Undeterred, Hu persisted, knocking hard, and insisted, "Qin, open up. There's good food and pretty ladies." Qin, lying on his bed, mused, "Pretty ladies, is Old Hu smitten?" A system window appeared, stating, "His friend has a wish. Will he generously fulfill it?" Qin thought, "Fine, I'll go this once for Old Hu's sake." Another system window appeared, noting, "You generously fulfilled his brother's wish." Rewarding potential value, 1 point. Your considerate gesture towards your brother is commendable. Rewarding potential value, 1 point. Surprised by their location, Qin pondered, "The original networking group. Well, that's unexpected. I thought this kid fell for someone." Qin declined, saying, "Old Hu, I'll skip your squire tea party." Hu insisted, "No way, you have to go. Even if you don't want to. Do it for me." Secretly, Hu thought, "I went through so much trouble to bring you here. I can't let you escape." A system window appeared, stating, "Your brother sincerely wishes for your participation. Will you do him this favor?" Qin considered, "Oh well, it's a chance to meet more people in this world." Another system window appeared, noting, "By doing your brother a favor, you've proven your loyalty." Rewarding potential value, 1 point. Who urged, "Brother, let's go. Let me introduce you to everyone. Brother Zhang, meet my brother, Qin Jinyang. He's a god in the servant hall and even knows how to read. Perfect for Miss Changlin. I brought him here to meet her today." "What do you think?" Hu exclaimed. Qin thought, "Is he setting me up on a blind date?" Miss Changlin retorted, "Who's that? Which Tom, Dick, and Harry dares to say they're worthy of me?" Hu, sporting a smile, remarked, "Sister Changlin, my brother possesses limitless potential. You'll undoubtedly be satisfied." Changlin inquired, "You're my blind date. Why are you just staring? Don't you have a gift for your blind date?" Qin stood there, dumbfounded. Zhang commented, "Brother Hu, it appears this man lacks the courtesy to bring a decent gift. If this is your introduction, let's just forget about it." Nervously, Hu responded, "Brother Zhang." Zhang, unrelenting, remarked, "A god, elevated from servant to a miserly god, earns a bit more and forgets his status. Marry someone on your level. Do you understand what that means? Take a good look in the mirror." Changlin intervened, "My brother is only conveying this out of respect for Senior Feng. Don't embarrass yourself any further." Recalling memories from his past life, Qin thought, "I won't let myself be bullied again." Addressing Zhang, he asked, "What makes you think I can't come with a decent gift?" Zhang retorted, "Are you foolish? If you bring a decent gift, I'll kneel and call you father." and if you can't, onlookers conversed, so exquisite, a top-grade jade bracelet. I've only seen senior sister wear one like this. Is it that good to be a god? This bracelet looks expensive. This kid isn't half bad. Zhong, turning to see the bracelet, was taken aback. He thought, this luster and clarity, it should be worth around 20 taels. In the midst of the scene, a system window appeared, inquiring if the person would generously bestow the bracelet upon a narrow-minded individual lacking real power. Simultaneously, Qin pondered whether people in this era were familiar with the term daddy. Qin then declared, I don't need you both to call me father. Instead, refer to me as daddy, and I'll gladly give you this bracelet. How does that sound? Zhong questioned internally if daddy was the person's nickname and estimated the bracelet's worth at least 20 taels. Addressing his sister, Zhong asked why she wasn't expressing gratitude to daddy. She replied, thanks, daddy. Pleased with her response, Qin instructed her to take the bracelet. She added, daddy, listen up. Don't assume you stand a chance. The people pursuing me could form a queue extending out of the mountain villa. However, I can introduce you to a female worker from our intricate craft hall. A system window popped up, confirming the successful gifting of the bracelet, with the recipient expressing genuine liking, rewarding a potential value of 3 points. Qin, feeling relieved, thought it was a good outcome. Initially, he believed he was assisting old Hu with his date, only to end up presenting a gift to his blind date. Turning to Qin, who inquired about the meaning of the word daddy and why Qin preferred to be called that. Qin explained that, in his hometown, daddy is a respectful way for a son to address his father. Amused, Hu laughed and asked if it was the same as father and meant thank you daddy instead. From a distance, Zhang expressed gratitude to daddy for the gift and announced that he and his sister would be departing. Qin, smiling, remarked on Zhang even expressing gratitude. As Zhang moved away, he informed his sister Changlin that he initially doubted Goa Hu's claim about this god's wealth. He advised her to string the fool along and extract money. Changlin replied, got it, brother. Approaching Qin and the gathered crowd, a girl in a red dress questioned, why is everyone gathering here? What's with all the joking and noise? Quickly, disperse. Curious, Qin turned to Hu and inquired, and who is that? Hu responded, brother, we should leave quickly. This is the third senior sister of our mountain villa. She's extremely powerful. As they departed, someone grabbed Qin's shoulder from behind and praised, beautifully done. I never liked those Zhong siblings, money-hungry pigs abusing their power. The opposite of brother Qin, so quick-witted and bold. The person introduced himself as Zhou Shaosu, expressing admiration for Qin. Shaosu explained, I really admire brother Qin, so I came to get to know both of you. Who clarified, my brother stood up for us. It's a shame a gift had to be given. Qin remarked, just as you'll lose, you'll earn. You can always earn back the money, but you can never stand up for yourself again. Shaosu agreed, well said, brother Qin. By the way, I have a money-making opportunity for someone as bold and witty as you. Interested? Qin questioned. Opportunity. Later on, Qin and Shaosu sat facing each other. Shaosu proposed, escort the felon, Tongzhimong, on death row, from the torture chamber to the county government office. Internally, Qin hesitated. A felon on death row, risking my life right from the start. Shaosu continued, consider this a plea for help. Our senior needs assistance in finding a suitable escort for the mountain villa. Qin asked, what crime did Tongzhimong commit? Shaosu conveyed that Tongzhimong, a solo bandit with a history of numerous wicked deeds, had been captured by the mountain villa. In a confrontation, Tongzhimong managed to kill a seemingly invincible senior from the Supreme Hall. Despite ongoing interrogation about his techniques, Tongzhimong refused to cooperate, leading the mountain villa to decide to hand him over to the authorities. Shaosu clarified that their role was merely a formality and escorting him. Pondering the worthiness of risking his life to escort an unremorseful criminal for a modest sum, Qin expressed concerns about the inherent danger of the task. Xiaosu agreed, acknowledging the risks, but explained that their deputy chief couldn't escort Tong Jimong the entire way. Qin's fear subsided upon learning about the deputy chief's involvement, prompting him to accept the task. Internally, Qin reassured himself that with the deputy chief present, there was nothing to fear, and he could go through the motions to earn some silver. Later, a senior brother announced the need for an ordinary person to accompany the convict in the carriage, offering a reward of 2 taels of silver. Surprised to see Zhang Changzhen, Qin wondered if it was a coincidence or if Zhang and the senior he served were leading the escort. Observing Tong Jimong, Qin sensed his formidable aura but overheard a conversation mentioning Tong Jimong's murderous intent. The individuals noted that those assigned to look after him ended up crippled or dead, and official disciples dared not take on the role of an escort. Zhang, noticing Qin standing, thought, what a coincidence. Did he expect the one leading today to be the senior he's serving? The senior urged, hurry it up, who's going to do it? Zhang pointed towards Qin, saying, Senior, I think he can do it.